Yes now, bless now, people. Don't forget the rest now. The Penitent is track, if that's how it's pronounced, this track number 3 of 12. We're listening to Extinction by Harlott. This entire listen through goes out to my friend Lance, who recommended this on the Patreon. Let's go. Let me tell you something. Controversial opinion coming up. So, I think it seems they've had 3, if not 4, different pieces made for the artwork of this record. From most definitely a good artist, right? I assume this will have been deducted from the advance Metal Blade has given them for the record. Unless by any chance the artist is a friend of the band and just wanted to do so for whichever purpose. I assume it wasn't cheap to get these 3 pieces done, right? Controversial opinion. If this artwork costs as much as I assume it should have, which is a compliment to the artist, right? Most definitely a compliment to the artist because it looks high quality, it looks expensive. I think as a band that has been given an advance alone, that's a waste of money, personally. I think it's a waste of money. I think unless it comes out of your own pocket and not the advance, spending a lot on artwork is a waste. It should go into the studio. It should go into the creative process external to, I don't know. It's my. Who am I to say anything, right? You can express it all you want, but I just think investing too much money in artwork I'm going to stop right there because what do I know? I don't know anything about the business of this. I don't know where this artwork came from, but I just went on a train of thought there, And like I said, it comes with compliments, compliments to the chef because the artwork's really good. It is really good. It is really good. Maybe just a front piece would be good enough, I don't need multiple pieces. Just sent one of my mates a message saying I was listening to a band called Harlott, and he says potentially it's the child of one of the dudes from Exodus. Am I right in saying that? Big shoes to fill. You know what? Truth be told, if your dad's in Exodus, why would you start a thrash metal band? It's like the whole Bruce Dickinson thing. His son doing a metal band, and it's like, you're never going to be Maiden. You're never going to be Maiden. That's a law of power, innit? Ignore or deny walking in the shadow of those who come before you, Walking in the boots. Sounds like Slayer. Jumping just back into this, that sounds like Slayer. Sounds like Tom Araya. Someone says, love the Slayer influence, yeah. Someone says, better than anything Slayer has put out in years. I mean, the thing is, right? The thing is, in my personal opinion, it's a marketing thing. If you can get into someone's ears before the band that influenced you, I guess you won't really have a problem, you know? The basic marketing principles. But if you sound or try to sound like a band that has been there, done that, and is like timeless, the ceiling, you've got a ceiling. You're never going to be better than that band. You can't be better than Slayer. You know, people are going to say, I know people in the comments saying, oh, better than Slayer. Like, this sounds better than what Slayer's done, blah, blah. Yeah, true. If that's your opinion, that's true. But the bottom line is, Slayer is Slayer, you know. And any bands that came after Slayer and tried to sound like Slayer are just submitting to Daddy. Does sound like Slayer, though. It's like Greta Van Fleet or whatever they're called. Who cares how good the music is? You're not Led Zeppelin, you know? You never will be. Airborne. You're not AC/DC, sorry to break it to you. You never will be. That timing. Surprised this band has never come up on my radar. I've never acknowledged them on any bills or anything. 2017 this was put out. Now I'll tell you what's a banger. In related videos we've got Power Trip, Executioners, Tax, Swing of the Axe, Swing of the Blow. Fucking sick. Let's go. Decent cadence. That was the Penitent. It was alright. It was the first of the three where we've like tapped into that Slayer element. I didn't think much to that. I don't want you to sound like Slayer at all. To take elements of Slayer as a metal band is like a no-brainer. It's going to happen at some point, you know. But to sound like Slayer, you're not gonna be Slayer. So I can't really rate that. You know, we've got Whore coming up next. What a title, eh?